To fill out this packet here in relation to AMP, and we're going to be focusing on theme and topic. Motif is just another word for topic. It's just a fancier literary element. So these two can be used interchangeably, but topic and theme, or motif and theme, are two different literary elements. So we're just going to go over these definitions. We're going to go over these examples, and then I'm going to tell you what you have to do here for your element purpose chart. So, theme, we went over this last year if you had me last year. It's the central meaning or dominant idea in a literary work. It's a universal truth, a significant statement the story makes about society, human nature, or the human condition. So, given in general terms, it should relate to people or life in general, and it should force the reader to think beyond the plot to apply the story to life. So last year, what we did was we went over, remember, we watched those Pixar shorts, and then we picked out all of these like little topics, and then we used those topics to create our theme statement. So those little topics, the single words that we came up with, were the motif. So that is just a single word, and it just is something that is in the story. The theme has to do with a actual statement. And remember, it is not a cliche. So not like love conquers all and that kind of thing. So here's some examples for you. So the topic / motif, it might have deception or secrets, but then the theme, we have to apply these topics and put them into a statement, is going to be even well-intended secrets or deceptions can be destructive. Then we have another one, love, and then the theme can be transformed into, or the topic can be transformed into a theme through this statement. So love provides a gateway to a fulfilled life. So here I have just some general things. So Little Red Riding Hood, I think we're all familiar with that. So examples of the topic or the motif would be strangers, deceit, listen to warnings. Those are all things that happen in Little Red Riding Hood, all topics. And then we have to transform that into the theme. So deception has dangerous consequences. Then we have The Lion King. If you're familiar with that, you should be. If not, you'll pick a different thing. I want you to pick some topics in that and then transform it into a theme. This should be familiar to you guys. We did this last year, but just stay on track here. Then you get to do your choice. You can do Moana, you can do Mean Girls, you can do a TV show that you really like. It doesn't matter. And then I want you to do one with AMP. Okay. Now, the second part. If you're watching this and you're like following along, just pause now and do this part. And then whenever you're ready, unpause it. And I'm going to go over the next part now. So in regard to AMP, what you're going to do is you're going to complete this entire chart based upon the various literary elements in the text. So here are just some for you, but you have to fill all of these out. So what you're going to do is identify the literary element. We went over all of our annotations and stuff. You should definitely have things highlighted if you were paying attention. But then what you're going to do is you're going to give me textual evidence. So you have to give me an example in the story where this literary element is being used. So here's an example for you, point of view. And then the example is, I'm in the third checkout slot. We know that this is first person point of view from the textual evidence because it's using I'm, okay? That is a first person pronoun. So I lets us know that the point of view is first. So purpose, why was it included? This is where you're going to tell me why is this literary element being utilized in the text. So here it lets the readers know who tells the story. And then the last part of it is the relationship to other elements / theme. So point of view here is helping us identify the characterization because it's letting us know what is going on in the story, who's telling it, what is this person like, because we're actually in their mind because of that first person point of view. So go ahead and fill out the rest of this chart. You're going to, if you're remote right now, you're going to submit it through Blend. If you're in person and you're just doing this as like a check your understanding, you're going to hand this in on paper in person. So let me know if you guys have any questions, but that's about it. So good luck.